was another article that seems fitting to ball sugar. A friend tricked another friend into putting his penis into a bottle opener.
Oh! You can't show that, right?
Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Butter me up. Looking too good.
Hey, we're back.
It was 2 weeks and now we're back.
Yeah, I am healthy. I am strong. I'm like a superhero, guys.
Did you have the corona?
Yeah, I had the antibodies.
Oh, okay.
Now you're safe for like a week.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
Until you eat like 9 cans of Pringles and a Slim Jim with a Red Bull. And then you're like,
I refrained. I could have bought a box of Slim Jims.
That's how you beat COVID?
I was at Sam's Club.
With a long stick of meat.
Meat sticks.
Sticks. Cure your COVID with meat sticks. Coming to a store near you.
Yeah.
The local meat market.
Just slap yourself.
Cure your COVID with sticky sweet meat sticks at Clover Cox Farm. I had nothing.
I like it. Welcome to the welcome to the Ball Sugar Podcast. We have Bill Pfeffer, Nick Cerniglia, and me, Jake Corkins, as your tri-hosts.
Tri-hosts in the tri-host area.
Just came to me.
We're all trisexual.
We try anything. I used to, when I was in like a high school, that was one of my jokes. That was before I knew about bi and tri and trans and non-binary.
And fly. When you're really cool in the bedroom.
Ooh, yeah.
You're really fly. You're fly sexual.
I used to always buy that.
No, you're like
Spanish
a cocky watch
fly.
on the wall. You're fly sexual. You just stay on the wall. You just watch like your girlfriend get fucked. Oh. What were you saying? You used to buy what? Spanish fly.
Spanish fly.
What is
I thought
that?
it would make me cool.
Like horny goat weed?
I guess so. Yeah. It never did anything for me.
What is it? Like a powder? Is it? I've heard of it.
I think it's like a drink, like a 5-hour energy drink.
No,
or is it?
It's the
like
shit
a pill?
that's in.
Is it a pill?
It's the stuff that's in like a bathroom truck stop vending machine. You could buy like condoms for like $1.
Yeah.
You could get Spanish
cock ring
like Spanish
with a little
fly. Yeah,
vibrating.
midnight pleasure.
It's
like,
called horny goat weed. Is that what you said?
It's that type of like sex machine stuff where you like buy like bathroom contraceptives.
Oh, no.
Is that where bath salts started?
And aphrodisiacs, yeah, they just sell bath salts. You like 75 cents, you get like a hit of meth in a bathroom. That's cool. Just throw it in there and do a little.
Man, don't spread that around. You're gonna have trekkers coming to this town forever.
Yeah. Now we're a truck town.
You say trekkers or truckers?
Both. They both do meth.
They drive like this.
Oh, okay.
Could you imagine a Trekkie doing meth?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yes.
I know, but could you imagine getting stuck with them?
They would not like it would
a
be nonstop.
true-
Battlestar Galactica. Yada 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 yada.
Like nothing but Star Trek for like fucking. How long does it last?
Like
7 light years.
one hit, one line, you can probably go like 12, 16 hours, depending how strong.
12, 16 hours.
They don't
of
measure
Trek.
stuff in that though. You do like one hit of meth, you go like 7 light years in the future.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got to deal with the whole 7 light years.
You get
'cause you
really
see
old
meth
really
heads.
fast.
Yeah, they look like it.
Right.
So I think that's what it. They're actually time traveling.
They're actually traveling through time if you do meth.
No way.
So I think
We
that's
just
the,
busted it.
Oh.
I think that's the perk.
So what you're saying is meth is actually tiny little black holes that you ingest, and then you get sucked into a time vortex,
To yourself.
and then that ripple affects you differently because you're on like the inside of the curve, and everybody else is on the outside of the curve of the
Right.
black hole. So you're technically moving through space and time quicker, motherfucker. And they're out on the outside. You're the time traveler on the inside. You get back, and they're all fucking dead.
Gone.
And then you're the last man on the earth, 'cause you did some meth and went to the dirt, and now you're alone.
I don't think anybody wants that.
No, I'm scared of meth.
Stay
I already
away from
was.
Yeah, meth
Now I'm
sucks.
definitely not doing it.
Don't do
Even
meth.
if it's in a fucking gumball machine at a gas station. Oh, you watch it spin around, do the loop-de-loop.
I mean, if it's in a gumball machine at a gas station, that
So that's
that makes me think of a lot of questions.
That sounds fun. It's like a Willy Wonka like meth factory. That's like we make meth and cocaine too. They're just like stirring it in
You
big
just gotta
vats.
do it a little bit faster. The movie's gonna be like 45 minutes long.
It's just like anything nobody wants. They put it in the Willy Wacka factory. You know,
The
Willy
Whack
Whacker.
Off factory. Fuck.
Willy Wacker's meth factory.
yeah. And the whole purpose is to sell something nobody wants in the most fun way possible.
Like some guy just like stumbled upon like way too much meth, like a colossal size of meth, and he's like, "How can I like launder this away from me but still make money?" He just slips it into like candy and stuff, and there's such a small trace, but he's such a big candy company. Little bit you'll never notice, even in testing.
Shit.
So
They just think they're hopped up on chocolate.
1 grain of sand, 1 grain of meth at a time. He
Is that what sugar is?
it's kind of like, isn't sugar like heroin almost?
It's
Close to
it's
it?
closely addictive.
Cause I get shitty.
I'm pretty
You know
sure
when
you
you eat,
need
like-
sugar to live at this point because everybody's so hot.
when you-
I can go for a cookie right now.
You know when you eat so many
Yeah.
cookies though, and you get that like the spike and then
Yeah,
the
you
drop.
feel really
where-
good for like
Yep.
5 minutes.
Yep, and then you feel like I'll probably go to bed.
Yeah, and I'm just like, my belly kind of hurts. I'm tired.
Do like a tummy ache fart sleep.
the tunnel sweats.
Oh yeah.
When you get tunnel vision and night sweats all at the same time.
You're like you keep taking the blanket on and off. You're just fucked up. You got the cold sweats there, babe.
I can't even play video games.
Yeah, it's you're fucked up when you can't look at a screen anymore.
Yeah, that when I
You're
had
like, oh nope, going to bed. Can't look at a goddamn thing move right now.
there was like a week where because the flu, I just sat there. I didn't even want to play any games. I like watched the same thing I've always watched because I felt comfortable, and I turned the screen down. I'm like,
Yep.
and I just sat there, drank a lot of water. I drank more water in my life. I weighed myself because I wasn't eating that much. I was very disappointed.
Well, you didn't lose any weight?
No, like maybe a pound or
You
two.
drank too much water.
You're hoping COVID would be like a diet solution.
It didn't work.
And it let you down.
That's because he's over here replacing his food with water.
Well, to be honest, the first night I really started feeling well. Like I didn't have a beer for like a week and a half. It was like 10, 12 days.
That will
Not
do it.
because I didn't want one, because I just physically I'm like, no, I know it's not gonna do anything. I didn't want one. I had no drive. So I'm like, like normally in the evening, I'm like, I can go for a beer now. Like when I get home after this, I'm gonna slam a couple beers. I didn't even have that thought. The first night, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have a couple beers, and I just cracked my second one. I was playing Rocket League with Bub, 10 o'clock tournament. We were in a second chance. We were fucking winning. We finally got our shit together. We were ready to go. I'm like, all right, we're gonna win this. Mom walks in, call the ambulance. Dad gotta go back to the hospital. Like, are you kidding? The timing. And we were gonna win. The next day, I went to do a tournament at midnight, and I was banned for like 30 hours. I was like, son of a bitch.
Oh, it sucks.
He had to go and get pneumonia on top of it, motherfucker.
Is he okay?
He's doing better.
Yeah, he said it.
Saying, he's doing a lot better. He's doing a little rehab, getting his muscle back, trying to
He'll bounce
get his
back.
oxygen up.
He'll bounce back.
He's better than Donnie. That's actually, if you guys didn't know, my dad, Donnie's based after him.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just
I
good
didn't
old
know that
farm
either.
boy from the old day. Well, he worked on farms. I never lived on a farm.
Was
feel
your
like
dad
he used
from
to-
Boston?
No, he's from here, like Pennsylvania Dutch. He
Jake
he used
Corkins.
to sprint, run with his dogs and chain smoke Lucky Strikes.
His,
That's a real
his
story.
dog's name was Lucky.
He'd carry
also.
hay bales while he's pulling.
Dog's name was Lucky Strikes.
My first name was almost Lucky. It was really close.
It's just like not a creative person. He's like, I don't know. Or like, those dads back in the day that would just, and it was probably because there wasn't as many people around, but they would name, like, the guy's name was like Samuel Hopkins. So he would like Samuel Jr., Samuel Jr., Samuel the Third. You know, like they would literally just name like 3 or 4 kids Samuel.
Well, that's
just
just
to, like,
funny that you bring that up because I always kind of wanted Jake's dad and mom to name all of their kids Fran.
I have one brother named Fran.
Because they're both named Fran,
I
and
have
he's got a
3 Frans
brother
right
named
there.
Fran. But what if his sister and him were all named Fran,
Fran,
too?
Fran,
it's like,
Fran, Fran,
welcome
Fran,
to the
Fran.
family. We'll cook you some good dinner.
This is Fran.
And,
Oh, we got
Fran.
flan for dessert.
This is
Fran
Fran.
flan.
Flanette.
Who's flanning over there?
All right, so here's the flan. We're gonna play Monopoly all night.
They don't play Monopoly with me much because I buy everything. They like take the
They
turns.
know
like,
better.
I don't want to buy this. I don't want to buy this. I'm like, why the fuck aren't you buying everything you land on?
Like, motherfucking capitalist.
Like, that's the whole point of it. You want to get it all. What are you doing? Try to be all nice. No wonder it takes 4
They're
hours.
practicing
You're not buying
socialism.
shit.
Yeah, you're like, I'm all for the game and I'm all for good sports, but let's fucking keep this show rolling and get competitive.
Did you
Let's
ever-
fucking bang this out, get a winner, and run it back.
Did you ever play it
Let's
on
play
like
the
a
game.
video game? Like, I guess the actual rules, like if you land on it and you don't want to buy it, it has to go up for auction. So it's everything's supposed to be fucking bought.
Right. Sounds like you have to have a word with
Jake
Fran,
plays the game like
Fran.
a fucking communist, not even a capitalist.
He's got a.
It's like, I gotta buy it all, man. That's how it works. Don't tell me you're stupid.
There's this one card game. We should actually play it on the podcast. Maybe not this week, but it's like caveman talk. Like
Okay.
you have to get the other person to guess what you're talking about by only using 1-syllable words and like talking like caveman.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like Kevin in The Office with his mechanic. Just talk like that. Like, let's see. He-man, curly, hair, curl, funny. No, that's 2 syllables. I fucked it up. I was trying to describe
So
it.
you can
Will
only use
Ferrell.
one.
Yeah, 1-syllable words only. It's tougher than I thought.
There's some that
So,
like would
like,
be kind
the-
of tough. What's that?
That's the only.
So what?
I don't know. I don't know any other 1-syllable words.
Did you see my fortune on Instagram?
No, I did not.
It was terrible. It's like time to get those good. Yeah, it said it's
Oh, I
time to
did
get
see
those
those.
good.
Yeah.
I like a fortune cookie.
Yeah.
But it
Oh,
was
right,
like totally mistyped out or
Pissed me off. There was
Typo.
good. What? Good what?
good.
It's like what you just remind me of. I'm sorry. I mean,
Remember we were talking about like some dude calls something up and like a return line or something like that. This guy, like, he's angry. He calls up, he's like, "Quit calling my house. Fuck you." On the phone, and then the guy at the call center, he's actually like Vietnamese and his name's Fuck You.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he goes,
Oh,
no, he goes,
shit.
he goes, no, these fuck you. And he goes, no, fuck you, bud. He goes, these fuck you. Can I help you? And he just thinks he's being sarcastic. And it goes,
My name's fuck you.
it's essentially the same bit as, dude, where's my car? And then,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then that's all I'm ordering because
It's
I'm
just a
done
different
saying
game.
foods. Yeah,
It's the same it's the same game, different premise.
hell yeah, it's fucking. That's honey. That's honey in the bun right there. It's comedy magic. Fuck me? No, it's fuck you.
Fuck you.
that reminded me. I heard the funniest 911 call ever, and it's only like 24 seconds long. Oh, sweet. There's no ad. Awesome. I thought I was gonna have to vamp through an
That
ad.
never happens.
He tricked you.
It's not playing.
The 12-year-old is completely out of control, and I can't, physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her?
Did you want
you
us
there?
to come over and
Excuse me?
shoot
That's
her?
a joke.
Okay, that's not funny,
I'm
Mike. And
sorry.
guess what? I'm going to file a formal complaint.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well,
Hold on.
sorry doesn't
Hold
cut it.
on
I
one
need a police
second.
officer.
Hold on.
He just actually probably had a long day. He's like, "Want me to come over and shoot her?" He's like, "That's not funny." It actually was.
It was really fun.
Now you're supposed to be a professional,
Okay,
so I
did you want
get
us to come over to shoot her?
it. What a It sounds like he's on his 3rd drink of the day. And he's like, "You want us to shoot her? What the fuck, man?"
She's like, yeah, she's yelling because her 2 like 12-year-old daughters are fighting in the same size of big. I can't control her. It's like, I'm gonna call you guys. Come take care of them.
Right. It was almost him being like, "You're kind of treating us like a joke. Take
Yeah,
care of
like,
your kids.
what
Take
do you-
care of your family.
What do you want us
Don't
to do?
Yeah, don't call us." asshole. Yeah, was that down south?
You want me to call the Child
think so.
Protective Services?
Was that
'Cause that's
Southern?
what
Well,
you
a lot
just
of-
did.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and it sounded like it was from the south.
It did sound. I heard a lot of
Midwest and
dispatchers
South.
use like a southern accent, just so like
You feel more comfortable, y'all? It helps on the way.
Answers.
I don't know if it's a safety thing.
She goes, for dinner, we're going to have mashed tates, fried chicken, gravy, and giblets. Helps on the way.
Help
Is
on the way.
On the way.
You bring dinner. The cops are, that's that Southern hospitality. The fucking cops will bring you like fucking chicken and grits and shit like that when
It's
they
like,
come
hold
to
on,
help
let me
you.
get the mashed potatoes.
They're wearing the cops wear like little chef hats with their cop uniform just because they're like doing
It's like,
two jobs at once.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. I don't see any fucking stuffing on your plate. I'm gonna go to the squad car and get you a whole plate of stuffing, motherfucker.
Comes back with a 3-gallon bucket.
So they're like even people that they arrest, the guy's like sitting there cuffed on the sidewalk, and they give him like a cup of gravy to drink as he's like sitting there. And goes, "Go ahead, buddy."
Here's a
You
gravy
want some
shake.
cranberry sauce with your gravy?
It's how they like reform people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They treat them like they fucked up, and like instead of punishing them, they like treat them nice right away.
Just
The guy
very
like
happy.
Yeah.
The whole time. It's like, oh no, you fucked up. You're definitely going to jail.
Now the first
You're definitely
the
going
first
to
like
jail.
30 seconds to a minute of the encounter, they act like cops. Like they'll
Yeah.
put that motherfucker on the ground,
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
arrest him, they'll take care
No,
of business.
not even any words, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Just
they sit
nothing
him
but
up and bring him a
business.
meal right there
Yeah.
on the street.
Like he's face down on the ground. They're like, you want to finish your dog food for a second?
Why the dog food?
God, because he's on the ground with his hands behind
And they
his
just put
back,
like a
you know?
bowl of like
yeah, they're
mashed
like
potatoes
the
in front of
full
them.
Thanksgiving dinner, and they're like, well, we can't call it human food. It's on the ground.
They're like blending it up in the cop car, and just filling dog bowls and just.
We got a perp. We're gonna need some. We're gonna liquefy this meal. No, the situation calls for it. Don't ask.
Every cruiser in Alabama and below comes equipped with a ninja fucking blender.
We got 1020 down here. We need at least a gallon of gravy. There's 20 people here.
We're running low on mac and cheese.
Somebody want to send Lisa? Somebody get Lisa out here.
Yeah, don't
No, we
send
definitely
Tammy.
need Lisa.
We hate Tammy's taters. Send Lisa.
We need backup Tates. Damn.
Call the barbecue.
I swear to God, if I had taste Tammy's taters, you're gonna never hear the end of this.
They're like getting drunk with the fucking convicts at that point.
Somebody light the pork single.
The pork signal? Yeah. Like it's like a flare.
bat signal?
It's like a full holiday ham on like a M80 like rocket flare. Pops in the air.
It's like a pork signal, you know. It's just two little nice hams and one long ham in the middle.
Looks like a flaming cock in the air. They know to bring like more Thanksgiving-esque foods.
They're like,
To the
oh,
scene
they
of the
need
crime.
bread.
Oh, that looks like it's down by Washington and 2nd. We should probably bring more peas.
The window washer fluid, one of them's butter.
They got like sweet potato pepper spray.
Oh.
It's like cinnamon.
Oh,
It's like the Thanksgiving police. They're only out on they only deal with drunks on Thanksgiving. All around the world. They're like the Thanksgiving police, and they like just pepper you with like seasonings.
They
and shit.
just pick you up, drive you around, make you eat till you sober up, and then
They make you eat
home.
till you're sick. Ugh.
he's like, he's still twitching. Throw some ancho powder in his face.
Yeah, they make you sober up. It's like a holiday drunk tank. They just feed you until like you puke it up or feel good.
Feed you till you're normal.
Soak it up, right? Feed you till you're normal. It's called reform.
Get him some rye seed.
I feel like if we honestly like sat here and talked about that idea for another like hour, we could like really make something like a good skit or a good show or
I
idea
know,
or
it's
something.
really fucking funny.
It's
like
pretty stupid.
Like that.
Literally-
The Thanksgiving police.
Yeah, the cops that show up and like they arrest you, they do the business, they're like, and then immediately right after you're handcuffed, they're
It's
like,
festive.
You want to taste this? I need to know if it's done yet. And they're like, they put a spoon up to your mouth. You're like, what the fuck? It's like,
You'd be scared. Especially because you're in the mindset of like, oh, I just
but
fucked
if
up
you
and got
filmed
arrested.
that, like Reno 911 style, you know, where it's like
Yeah.
how they do like the person who's getting arrested isn't in on it, even though they're in on it.
Jake to wear short shorts like
Yeah.
Dangle. Shows up with his little ho.
do it.
I love the one guy always he's going ho ho ho. He never really does anything. He just kind of like shouts at the
Oh, with the
perps.
glasses and the stash.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
him. Yep. He wears like a vest. I think he's the
Yep.
dog guy.
I forget his name. That shit's fucking funny. How
Is it Daggett?
That was a fun show. I did like Reno 911. Dangle. Dangle's one with the short shorts.
bring it back with turkey and stuff? And
Oh. Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving believe. Got my gravy, oh, it's my baby, yeah. Got a gravy train, yeah. Going insane, the guy thrown in the back of a cop car on Thanksgiving, no. And now they gave me some turkey and gravy to go. Yeah, it's like fast food for criminal. If you're hungry, you don't make decisions that are blimber blown.
when it's my time to shine, it's Thanksgiving evening. Tomorrow my Cowboys are gonna win. Now it's Thanksgiving and my Cowboys are losing. I'm getting drunk and I'm going out in the street. Hopefully the police will give me some meat.
Yeah, let me get some stuff to eat.
Let me drown my sorrow with some Thanksgiving pumpkin pie.
Now I'm out of control, yeah, with a dinner roll. I'm out of control with a dinner roll.
Don't forget the butter.
Butter it up, stuff in the puff. Over here fucking with the sweet potato stuff.
It's the Thanksgiving police. They're gonna give you something to thankful for now. It's the Thanksgiving police. They're gonna shove a turkey leg in your butt now. It's the Thanksgiving police. They're gonna give it all that they got now. They're gonna arrest you, but they'll feed you while you're on the ground.
Oh yeah, they're so pleasant and nice. They're gonna feed you twice. Filling up your tummy, yeah. Your tummy, yeah, tummy, yeah.
They're gonna force that food down your stomach till it comes out your butt like a comet. Gonna feed you too much, you're gonna poop your butt.
Does anybody have more cranberry sauce?
Berry sauce.
Does anybody have a corn cob full of rice, please? Does anybody have a cornucopia?
Stuff it up.
Does anybody need some more gravy?
Pass the boat. About the gravy boat. Oh, yeah. Gravy boat. Yeah, the gravy boat. Yeah, the gravy boat. Thanksgiving police.
Don't forget about the green bean casserole.
Oh yeah, don't let's not like discredit like all the like the weird casseroles that people make.
love
Sometimes they're really good. Sometimes you're like, what the fuck
Crunchy
did you
on
make?
top.
What is this? And other times you're like
I'm not touching that.
like cheesy crunch on top, like you said, and like potato and veggie or it's like half the shepherd's pie without meat.
I wish I could have Thanksgiving dinner right now. Maybe.
Hey, you know what? It's coming up in like 3 weeks.
Well, what did
4
you
weeks.
call the Thanksgiving police?
Yeah,
Do they
people-
work year round?
No. See, that's the thing. People try to take it that they had to do that. They were year round, but people were calling every day of the year just so
Just
they
to get arrested.
just to get free meals.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck the police. The Thanksgiving. Fuck the Thanksgiving police. We stand.
By those words.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people took advantage of that, so I think they had to just cut it back to just Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was all year. They literally couldn't keep up with the demand.
Yeah, you don't want that.
People are just like breaking windows, going, God!
Yeah, like-
They're just waiting to get arrested.
The rest of the year, it's just bread and water.
Yo, every
Fuck.
other like everyone above this police, like the federal government, would hate the Thanksgiving police because they're creating more crime, and that's why there's a federal mandate for them to step back to only once a year to help with the drunks. So it actually became more like a charitable thing then.
Yeah.
But it started all got ugly quick.
So what if like your job as a police was like what you did? So if you were like a DEA officer, you gave people drugs. But if you were like if you were like a corrections officer, then your job was to correct people, like a chiropractor or something.
Oh my god. That's
Like, so every name is literal. Like, this is what you're saying?
I'm a drug enforcement agent. Do your drugs, motherfucker.
Like, it'd be such a broken system. Be like the security guard just makes sure that the security of the prisoners is good. Like that. Like, are you okay? Are you fine today? Are you feel safe?
I'm okay.
Okay. They're not
Leave me
actually
alone,
keeping
leave
him
me
in. They let him out.
I
Like, it's not safe for you to be confined.
Yeah, I'm freaking out, man. Let me out.
Oh, cool.
Did you guys hear about the TikTok trend? Scalp popping.
No.
Well,
I've heard. I didn't know it was a new thing, but I knew they did that stuff where they would like
you
pull
wrap
the skin up, and-
wrap your finger around the hair, and then you pull it up enough to where the skin actually pops off of your brain or off of your skull.
I hope there's a skull in between. You just got like a jelly head. There's no skull. Just the brain with like skin around
Little
it.
soft baby, but it's so gross.
It's like an ASMR kind of thing too.
Yeah,
like
but
the relaxation kind of deal.
So it is bad? 'Cause
Yeah,
it looks like a
doctors-
hot chick.
well, yeah, a lot of stupid
hot chicks don't do bad things.
kids
Oh.
are doing it, and you got to hear it.
You could probably go to him if you want.
Twisted it, and then you run around your finger twice.
Yeah, start lower,
I
like.
wasn't close enough to the scalp.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
You like flyaways are on the way. Okay.
They seem so into it.
Ready?
Yeah, go.
They seem so young and sound like a knuckle cracking.
Yeah, but doctors say it's
like
not
a piece
good.
of her skin can't come up. Like it looked like a little root like dangled off.
Oh, yeah, you're actually pulling it. It might have.
Oh.
I don't know if that's good.
No, you can have a hematoma under the skin.
Right.
And start bleeding. And
Get a
like
blood
scab.
lump. Get like a blood lump under your skin. Ooh, like a bursa. Like a fucking fat sack of blood under your skin.
Like, did you say like a Bertha? Like
Bursa.
Okay.
You get a bursa. I think
It
it's
sounds like
called.
I've heard of that. I don't know.
People get bleeding.
But I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention because it was so gross and it made me cringe.
I do that to my pubes. Now I got a hematoma above my dick.
Pop your pubis. Pop your pubis. Pop your pubis, Nick.
I was gonna throw something down, but I have a thing.
Oh yeah,
Do
don't worry,
it.
don't worry.
No, we just did a song.
Yeah, it's all good.
We'll get one later.
I have a couple other stories if you
We gotta.
want.
You compete. You can't just keep coming.
That's true.
You have to build it back up again. Who's gonna just watch the cum shot over and over again? Besides Jake.
Oh.
Who?
Well, I mean, what
There
if
needs
it's
to be a little
really,
bit of
really long
build up.
cum shot?
Compilations. I
What
like
if
that.
your cum is like Spider-Man web, and it just keeps going and going?
I don't know about all that, but we can't
I've
just keep
seen
doing
some,
songs.
but,
You're like, we can. There's no rules. No rules. Take my shirt off.
no rules.
Woo. Actually, I'm gonna lose the hoodie.
Get warm.
Yep.
There is another article that seems fitting to Ball Sugar. A friend tricked another friend into putting his penis into a bottle opener.
Oh, you can't show that, right?
Yeah, I got it. I'll show you.
No, like don't put that on.
Well, he
there.
tricked him. He told him it was going to get bigger, and I guess it did, but it got engorged and stuck, and he couldn't get it out because he forced it in soft.
What kind of a bottle opener are we talking about? Like an electronic bottle opener?
Like a bottle opener? No, just like the little loop with a little metal spring so it can catch under the cap and pop it up.
So if you got hard while
thanks.
it was in there, it would just
The
fucking
pressure,
cut
oh,
you.
maybe. But that's why he had to be rushed to an ER where he was there for, it took them over, 2 hours to cut it, or 1 hour to cut off the bottle opener without causing further injury.
Terrible.
Was he hard the whole time?
Well, he didn't start hard. He started.
It's probably a soft hurt dick.
And then
I don't think anything was gonna be hard.
No, I think he got hard. I think that's what happened.
Like
it got through. It got hard and got stuck.
Ugh.
Just because of the pressure. It's
That's
like
what he started with, right? That's what you said.
it started with a softie.
Yeah, and then he
I hate
got
this
hard
topic.
after he was in there.
It's just like a uncomfortable ring, just pressing with metal spikes.
Fucking Jesus, Jake.
But this is all stuff that's happened in the last couple of weeks. I only like to bring the good articles. Is there anything else? That's about it.
I guess that is a good article, huh?
That's about it. You want me to go to a better, more
No.
more
be worse.
family friendly?
Sure.
Okay. A lady sues Geico for $1 million after claiming she had sex and contracted an STD from a man in a car that was covered by Geico insurance.
So because they did it in the car, she's connecting it like that and trying to get money?
It kind of makes sense to me.
How does that make sense to you?
It's an accident that happened in that car.
Yeah, but is it covered?
That's what they're going to find out.
Yeah, they got Better Call Saul on it.
Oh no! So
You're entitled to a couple bucks. He just gives you like 20. You give him. Oh my god, that'd be a fucking amazing thing. You for his services, this lawyer to get you out of like stupid shit you want to sue people for. You have to pay him like $3,000, and then he's like, all right, we're gonna get you a settlement of like $1,200. So he always makes like $1,500 just giving them back their own money.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
And then he never actually like because it gets blown over in court. They're like, fuck you in court. So this guy just knows how to work people. So everyone that comes to him with stupid shit, he's just like,
that's probably how they do it.
they schmeagle money out of you. Like, oh, we're gonna get you a couple thousand, but you already gave him thousands.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of giving you your own money back,
right?
And giving you the runaround and fucking with your head.
The first thing I thought of with the car thing is like the lawyer comes in. He's like, all right, we're gonna have to get a doctor in here. And like, what? Like, yeah, I gotta get a doctor to check the car out. This guy's like, what do you
car
mean?
A pap smear?
Yeah, he's like, he gives the car. He's like, well, you got leather seats in here, so there's obviously a problem. Pap smear comes back. He's like, well, your seat's got syphilis. This is definitely insured.
Boom, she gets paid.
Oh my god. They do a pap smear with a full size mop. Just kind of like blast the mop around the inside of it and test the fibers on the mop. Then it has to be a clean mop to start.
Yeah,
that's
sterile mop,
fresh from the bag.
Yeah.
I got so excited at that story, I broke my pen.
And Calvin Clancy's car pap smear service. They just blow the whole thing out.
It doesn't look broken.
Well, I broke off the little handle that does it.
Oh. So it still works.
This bitch is suing Geico and like it broke.
I was going to say, you could sue Bic.
What? Well, no. Can I sue Geico? Because if it wasn't for this story,
they do home and car insurance.
Yeah.
So it happened in a house.
You think they might send me a buck if I email?
Probably. They'll get you a new pen.
People start trying like anything. I checked out a piece of chicken in my home, and I have home insurance, and if I wasn't in the house, it might have not happened. This is trying to like any childish anything. It's so bad that childish shit that actually still goes on constantly.
Yeah.
In the world.
Like
it doesn't change much when you get older. It just gets more
Seems
advanced.
It's like worse because
people are intelligent.
There's like clever children pulling bullshit over on people.
It's just like that video game.
That's what America's founded on.
Oh no.
Well, it's like if you get older, like this guy, he was a man at his own home playing Grand Theft Auto in a nude, which everybody's played video games naked. I swear to God.
I don't think I have.
You have to
played in my underwear, but I don't think I've ever played.
That's close enough.
It's not naked though.
Yeah, but it might leak out.
What?
There's no
leak out.
There's no fluid.
No, just like the mushroom tip, just blip.
But that's still not naked.
All right. Well,
So when you pull your wiener out of your pants,
all right, Jake,
you picture it spilling out.
You burned it.
Do you consider
like pukes your dick
you
out?
consider full body nude except for socks naked?
Technically, no.
Yeah. So you'd have to have all like. What if he was still wearing socks? Even the boxers.
Are you
man.
saying you play video games and nothing but socks?
No.
I think you are.
I think the
No,
closest
this is
I got
the
was
seat,
socks
too.
and boxers.
I thought there was a snail trail on this fucker.
No, I shower before I sit on that chair.
Still, your little hot little nuts are there, just creating like a little film.
I don't think nuts do that.
Some do, I guess.
Oh, that's new to me because my nuts definitely don't secrete fluid. Just
I guess.
a tip.
Yeah, I guess if you don't wash them
wait.
for like 3 months.
You get like a honey bag.
Oh yeah, that nasty like sweat film.
It glazes over. It's like a candy apple.
How often do you shower?
I shower once or twice a day.
Speaking of candy apples,
Wait, I'm not done.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm not done. Go ahead.
I was gonna segue. I didn't.
Oh yeah, no. That was only half the story. It was him playing.
Oh, the
games
naked video game thing. I was already fucked up already.
Imagine you're playing video games naked, and you hear a rustling and maybe some meth addicts or whatever outside
bustle and a rustle.
stealing your catalytic converter. So he ran out there butt naked and scared him off, or actually I think caught him, and
Wait, he's stealing catalytic converters?
Yeah, people.
he came out. Yeah, other people were stealing his catalytic converter.
Oh,
he was
okay.
playing video games naked. He came out with a sawzall and started fighting with a guy. He said he ended up elbowing him. He still had to grab onto him to get his phone. The cops have that. So the cops have these guys. And then
Just come out with the fucking sawzall ripping.
He came out like Leatherface naked with a sawzall.
it was the first. I think
It's like I got half a chainsaw.
Yeah, I'll carve you up like a turkey. He got done watching YouTube videos of the turkey police or Thanksgiving police.
He's just hankering for some fucking.
So he was just waiting for a
legs.
bump in the night, and as soon as he heard his car get fucked, he was like, ran outside with a turkey carver.
It's turkey season.
So what happened then with that?
Well, I guess the reason, because I have heard people stealing catalytic converters for the precious metals, and because they're pricey. But here, I guess there's a new thing going around where people are taking the precious metals and chemicals, because its catalytic converter takes the air and the exhaust and then filters out all the bad shit before it pushes it out. So taking all them chemicals and then smoking them or snorting them to get high.
To just getting all the extra meth in the air.
Yeah, like literal, like weird, like methane.
Dude, the lengths people go to
just to get a buzz.
to get high. That's crazy. You've heard of that? I think it's called. We probably talked about this. Jankum, which is just essentially fermented feces.
That's so fucked up.
I still want to try that.
No, you don't.
What is it? American Dad? I think
should
I've
try
seen.
it.
I don't know. I'm sure.
There's a cartoon. I think it's American Dad, where like this one dude, because Stan he finds a guy in an alley, and he's like, "What you doing there?" He's like, "Oh, it's just my own jankum."
Yeah. They did that in the movie for Blue Mountain State.
Oh, yes.
That's
right.
the one I can think of first.
Nice.
I was thinking, when you said that, I thought of South Park and the cheesing
Yeah.
with the cats
Yeah.
pissing my face.
Isn't that the one where there's like he's in Heavy Metal Land, like the cartoon Heavy Metal?
Yes.
And he's like got the big titted lady on him, and he's flying on the pterodactyl, right?
Out about that. He's like, big old floppers.
Oh no!
And that was South Park was
That's a
so
great show.
fucking popular when it came out. Like it came out with like force, dude. Even it's like shitty beginning first season. It's not even shitty.
No.
That's just when you compare it to where they've gotten.
yeah.
But the first season was just so fucking like on point. It was no one had ever done a cartoon quite like that. And it was The Simpsons.
They
I feel like already
really-
set up the '90s. The Simpsons did such a good, and all the other goofy
The thing
cartoons.
that sets
but,
South Park apart to me is they nailed satire so well.
right.
Oh,
Like-
they're so on point.
It's
Fast
like that
with
shitty
current.
humor that works because you can relate, and you're like, oh, I can relate.
And also the stuff that's like the current event stuff,
Yeah,
and like
that too.
like
Yeah.
just current event
So-
things, and
So
Oh, yeah.
good. They did. Yeah, they're fucking. I think they're another couple, 8 years, 10 years contract with like 18 movies or something.
What? Just now or something? They
Yeah,
got
a couple months
renewed?
ago. Yeah, Matt
Okay.
Stone and Trey Parker just signed like a new.
So there's gonna
contract.
be more South Park.
Oh
That's
yeah,
cool.
for like until they're dead, probably.
well, think about it. Like Simpsons
said
is
they'll
almost
stop
at
when it's-
30, like 30 seasons.
Yeah.
And what's South Park at? Like almost 20.
Not. I think they're over. I think they're.
That's insane. I remember being a little
Yeah.
dude. The first time I
Came out,
saw
like,
South
94,
Park.
I think.
Well, South Park did the thing where they did 2 seasons a year for a little bit to try to beat The Simpsons on their seasons.
Oh really?
Right.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
shit.
remember that. I'm not totally sure.
Probably. But yeah, I remember the first time I ever saw it would have been whatever the first season Christmas episode was of what, like 95,
Oh, yeah,
96.
the Christmas poo. or
Mr.
whatever.
Hanky.
Yeah.
And like I remember seeing that on Christmas Eve and being like, And how I would have been
24 seasons. 97.
97.
Yeah,
I was
that was-
9 years old when I fucking saw that for the first time.
Yeah, I wasn't.
And I was like,
remember
this
I wasn't
is
allowed to
fucking-
watch the first.
I wasn't
two
either.
seasons.
Same here.
I just got lucky because it was like a holiday. No one was watching me, and I was like,
nice.
no fucking way. I was like, this is what's happening with comedy. I was like excited. I was like, I'm so glad
What is this?
cartoons are like at that point.
What just happened?
Yeah, we just blacked out. Your main camera probably died.
That's
Oh.
not cool because it's charging.
Yeah.
It's so, you know what, dude? That always happens right when I think we're gonna get a broadcast for the.
Yeah, because that's pretty much all the news articles I think I brought. We can't say much more about them. There's one thing I thought of. I'm Jake in the morning, Jasmine in the evening. I think that's what I'm going to try to do here in the next couple of years.
With what? Just in general, your life, or like streaming or
just,
something? Or
just like my life. Just like I'm Jake in the day, Jasmine at night.
is it because you're? Does it mean like you're sexier at night?
Yeah, like I get freaky.
Right. Do you like masturbate kind of exclusively at nighttime?
No, actually, some of my favorite times to masturbate is like first thing in the morning.
Right in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Like I got nothing going on, so next 3 hours I'm just smacking it.
You wake up like Jake, right? And you're whacking it in the morning. That's just more like kind of like business, right? Little less sexy and into.
Gotta get it done.
Just get it out like exercise and breakfast.
Yeah.
You just got to get it out of the way.
I'll take like a bite of my omelet and then stroke.
Right.
Bite of my scrapple, stroke.
Hopefully no one's
A little
home.
yolk and stroke.
Yolk and stroke.
Wake up, do a yolk and stroke. That's perfect. And so then, but later at night, then you get a little more,
That's
a
when
little
I-
more into it.
Yeah, like that's when I found this new porn genre.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called like male depletion.
What is male depletion?
You know what?
I've never heard of this.
It's like
Don't know what that is.
when like a nurse or someone is waxing or shaving a man, and he just like inadvertently comes halfway through it. You just see him because she's just getting around it, shaving it, getting underneath, waxing it, and then it's getting harder, and all of a sudden it just. Boop.
This goes off.
What about waxing gets somebody off?
I don't. Maybe it's just because she's like handling your stuff.
So
Yeah, but it's waxing.
I know. I
it's
couldn't
called
imagine.
it's called depletion.
That's Depilatation. That's what I think it's pronounced.
Diplomation.
There's this one
Oh,
like
no.
Russian. Of course, she's like a Russian like chick nurse thing, and she has
Sexy
like
Russian masseuse
Yeah.
with like nice hands.
she has like her whole
nice
shtick.
hands. That's
She, like-
her thing.
You feel those fingernails on your nutsack, and it makes your dick go off like a firecracker. Squirt.
What?
He depleted.
Oh.
His go back to my camera. Look how tiny I am. Little,
A little guy.
like a little baby.
Like a little bitty baby.
Well, news.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. My,
Are
my
you guys?
camera.
You think you guys are gonna watch that later? I can send you a couple links.
What your
Yeah,
know,
the waxing
depletion
and
video.
like yeah.
Probably not.
I sent.
I'm not like against it. It's probably like funny or cool or something, but probably wouldn't be like my go-to for porn.
All right, so I gotta. Hey man, where are we at again?
Well, I thought we were going to be at the Poopin' Fucking Festival, but I came to the wrong place.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Bob Hadathought, and with me I have. What's your name? I didn't quite get the pronunciation. With me I have. So how are you doing today?
You know what I mean, Bob?
I think I got most of that. Yeah, for sure. been an interesting weekend, guys. Learned a lot about that lifestyle. I didn't know they like pork soda so much. I'm Bob Hadathought. With me, I have Jake and the Nader Baiter, and we're gonna attempt the news once more. We got a little extra cash, so we're not gone yet. I mean, can't guarantee anything, but
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, dollar bill, y'all.
Yeah, they're back, by the way. We evicted them, but
Yeah, boy!
who the fuck builds a studio under a fucking 3-story apartment?
Keep that fucking baby clear!
We're gonna go over to the Nader Baiter, and he's gonna give us an excellent opening song.
And I go down, and I go in the brown, and I boil in the sound, and I sing on the town, and I go it down, and I boil it down, said
All right, yeah. So this story is Tony's cat. Oh yeah, Tony. Will somebody please get Tony Whitman his cat back? This brave 45-year-old man armed with a fake assault rifle in full combat gear risked lives to save his poor fucking cat from a shelter. Now that's fucking love. Yeah. So what if a 23-year-old employee pleaded for her life while Whitman tied her up and questioned her about the whereabouts of his cat? I mean, she probably needed a good rush of life or death to really feel alive. Besides, there's more fucking important things, like getting Tony his fucking cat back. When a former Australian soldier with PTSD loses a cat, you stop everything. That cat is fucking special. That cat deserves to be reunited at all cost. I'm talking bodies on the ground, whirlybirds in the water, and a lot of extra fucking tuna. I want this cat found and returned to Tony before his fucking sentence drops. We know Tony told the employees to count to 100, and then he left the shelter without retrieving the cat. But this isn't over, people. I need commitment. I need, like, find Tony, hashtag find Tony's pussy kind of commitment. I mean, that's the kind of dedication we need. By the way, Tony did plead guilty to false imprisonment, aggravated burglary, criminal damage, perjury, common law assault, and carrying an intimidating weapon. He's currently waiting trial. But look, when a man risks his life for yours and it gives him PTSD, you find his fucking cat. Ugh. The man just needs his fucking pussy, man. And you're just a wet fucking blanket if you're standing in the way. Hashtag find Tony's pussy. Get the fuck on it. We're going to take it over to Jake.
Oi, Billy. I'm back. I am no longer a clown.
Did you just turn into a Scotsman?
Well, I went to Transylvania and I found a bat. And I bit that bat's head clean off. And it transformed me. I was sick for 2 weeks, and now I'm no more a clown. And we're gonna find that dog that Anthony lost. Hashtag Tony's dog. I'm on your side, Bob.
I don't think you heard anything I said there, Jake.
I heard you talk about dogs.
It was a story about a cat, for one.
Cats, dogs, it's all the same. They all taste the same inside.
Okay, we're taking it over to the Nader Baiter here.
I lost my cat in a rainstorm and I can't find no. Said I lost my cat in a rainstorm. Now I can't even find him now. Come on. Where's my cat? Where's my cat?
Well, we're making it happen here. Scooting highwayman, a 75-year-old man in Florida, obviously, led a remarkably slow police chase on the Floridan Turnpike. The man told police he had accidentally entered the turnpike and didn't know how to get off. The police explained it was because of his age, and then gave him a short biology refresher. It didn't help. He was on a handy-capable scooter at the 9-mile marker of the turnpike. The police escorted him off the highway and into the ecstasy of safety. I'm going to take it over to Jake here. What are you doing? I said no more cocaine on the show.
We have no cocaine here, Bob.
What is it then?
What are we talking about? Floridian?
Floridians.
Floridians with gators. And what the hell behind me?
No. Are you reading the cue cards for the next story, Jake?
Oh, there's a gopher.
Why are you at a zoo?
Did you ever see that movie Cadillac? Hold on.
What are you snorting?
Oh, well, Donnie found out if you take the corrosive metals inside of a catalytic converter. Oi!
What, you're snorting the corrosive metals inside of a catalytic converter? How many times are you going to listen to Donnie and fuck up?
It's making me sharp and on the ball.
You don't look sharp or on the ball. Maybe you have a ball on your head, but that's the closest you got to any kind of balls right now.
This is the best. You keep interrupting and ruining my report. I'm trying to be out here in the field. What do you pay me for? What the
I don't pay you. The studio pays you.
Bob, we've been through this.
I know, and I'm still surprised I have to explain it every other fucking episode. We're taking it over the fucking Nader Bader.
I'm over it.
What I wasn't Jake had some stuff. I stepped away for a second.
Don't tell me you're snorting heavy metals too.
No. But what was the I wasn't. My buds weren't in. I had my headphones on. What was the story again?
About the fucking 75-year-old man getting off on the highway.
Getting off what?
Well, he couldn't get off. That was the problem.
He's just some old guy stuck in his car on the highway?
On a scooter.
On a scooter?
On a safety scooter.
On a safety scooter. Okay.
A handy-capable scooter.
Oh shit. I'm snorting a little tutor. Got stuck on my scooter. I was on my computer. Now I'm on the highway like a duder and I'm lost. I'm not the boss. What's mixed up in my sauce? I can't find another way. I go into the highway. Now I'm lost on the highway cause I'm old and stupid as fuck. I got stuck behind the truck. It's kinda stinky. There's a pig truck and a peach truck. I got a peach pig and my shunt is big cause I take medicine cause I'm fucking growing big and my balls are wrinkly and old. That's what I said. I'm growing on a scooter. I'm cold. It's cold outside.
Thank you, Nader Bader. I think this is the first time you've done your job. Excellent.
Thank you, Bob.
Stop being so facetious, Bob.
Why am I always facetious every time I give somebody a fucking compliment?
Just have a sarcastic tone to your voice.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is sarcastic about my fucking voice?
Can you just break the news like you always do? You always blame us. You ruin the news.
I don't ruin anything. You're the one going to the wrong place all the time.
You're the one that gives him the GPS pinpoints. You're all
give him
over the place.
an address. It is up to him to find the address.
We just MapQuest and print out from the address, and we just go where it goes.
That's the problem. You're still using MapQuest?
MapQuest is awesome.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Well, no people don't do that anymore? Print a map out?
You know what, Bob? I'm taking you off my top 5 friends on MySpace. I'm over it.
Dude, you've been off my top 5 for like a year. It was right after you got me involved with Donnie.
You know what?
Good to know.
Go back to your web TV or whatever you use.
I will never return to the tiki bar with you guys. I'm doing the story. The alligator party rises. Alligators in North Carolina are breaking into pools, and be sure to be on the lookout for young teenage alligators partying all night long and using your pools as their camping grounds. Sunset Beach Police Department say they were recently dispatched to an Oyster Bay Drive to remove a group of protesting alligators from trying to break into their community pool. The break-in is one of the most well-planned attacks we've ever seen from the alligators, and we believe they may be forming a party to commandeer their rights in the community. Alligators have been on the outskirts for years, and we believe that this may be the year the state finally introduces alligators into the community as a valid, productive member. If it weren't for the pest control provided by the alligators, who knows where North Carolina would be today. I'm going to take it over to Jake here. Oh, Jake, are you fucking naked?
No, I got this little tube top on. See?
Oh, okay. You have a tube top on? Let me see the fucking tube top again, Jake.
It's tight.
Jesus fucking Christ, Jake.
It's tight. We're out here trying to get these. Thanks, Jim. Oh, my top fell. We're just trying to get these damn little alligators out here for you.
Are you on a kayak? Is that safe?
We have a spear gun.
You have a spear gun on a kayak.
Yeah, but
did you make sure to adjust the pressure so you don't do a full rotation when you shoot it?
Well, we only have one spear, and we saw a big mammoth jammer, like a 4-footer, and we missed it. So now we're just trying to find a spear gun. Donnie, can you please just? He's back there with a metal detector, and we can't.
What is Donnie doing with a metal detector in the water?
Trying to find our spear we lost. Man.
Oh, you've already shot the spear?
Yeah, we lost it. We missed it, and
I told
we're
you
in
to
deep
get some
water.
footage of alligators.
We're trying to kill one for you and bring it back. Help him out.
That's not going to help anybody out.
You said your nephew could use some new shoes. So
you're going to get him some alligators so he can make his own fucking boots? Is that what you're trying to do?
Some nice wingtips. I'm telling you what. They look good.
You need a bird for wingtips.
What?
You need a bird to make wingtip shoes. You can't just use an alligator. You need some with a beak, too.
How's this bird, bitch?
I'm taking it back to the nader baiter.
Hold on. It's cold. Get us a drink.
Do your fucking job. I just gave you a compliment.
Yo, now you feeling cool? Going to the community pool. Over here like baked potato, slinking on the grass like an alligator. Said, see you later, baked potato, alligator. Get the fuck out of my pool, you ain't cool. Sunglass, kiss my ass. You got suntan lotion on up your ass. Gotta shake yo fucking butt. You gotta shake yo alligator butt. You gotta shake your alligator butt. Shake your alligator butt. Come on, butt. It's an alligator butt.
Oh, we have a terrifying story for you today. It's a very sad occurrence. Scooting that coccyx, man. Coccyx. Scooting that coccyx. The great Mark Ribier had to postpone tour dates due to a scooter accident. Mark blew out his coccyx in a confusing and horrifying week-changing accident. After slamming into a walker, who the fuck walks anymore? Mark pulled off an epic 360 and landed on his buttocks. The most surprising part of the event is Mark has been spotted wearing clothes during his recovery. Get well soon. We're going to take it over to Jake.
Well, we still can't find this Rebel A Mark alligator that's out here. What does he do? He's like a rebel that like lays down. I don't get it. He's got some cool, awesome music, I guess, but is he swimming out here?
I don't know why you're still in a boat, Jake.
We were kind of just jamming out to some 80s R&B reggae groups, and
you're still, so that's why you're stuck in the middle of the ocean right now, because your GPS says that you need Coast Guard.
What's a coast? Is that the new deodorant you guys got us for our Christmas gift?
No, that means you went so far out, there is no chance you're going to be able to battle the tide back.
Wait.
And without help, you're going to be like fucking Tom Hanks and Wilson.
There's no rules out here, is there?
Well, you're in maritime law, so I mean, I guess it's up to you.
All right, you might want to...
Are you the captain, or is that Donnie?
I'm your captain now.
Okay.
But you might...
Might what? Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, now you might want to cut the cameras because we're going to kill a person.
No!
Desperate times call for desperate measures when you're out in international waters.
Is he really going to kill somebody? Should I call somebody? I don't know what you're doing over there, but with your whole like incensey vibe, I'm feeling relaxed. He's not going to kill anybody. I don't got to worry about this. It's not going to be on my conscience. I'm really fucking worried about this, man. Should I call the authorities? I mean, we need him. He's the only guy we got.
I think he'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, you are supposed to do a song now.
Oh, that was just like, I was just doing like...
Oh, you were doing a social experiment with noise.
It was kind of like noise music. I wasn't... Or is this my last one?
That's your last one.
Okay, because I know we're always short on time. Waiting for Bob to show up. Me and Jake What
do you mean you're short on time? You're going to turn it back around on me?
Yeah, we're always at the studio early. I mean, I know we live above and below the studio.
Well, I did some
Where do you come
work.
from?
I did
Why
field
does it take
work.
you so long? Every day.
I live in Birmingham.
The deed is done, Bob.
I have to catch a flight to get here. Did he just say the fucking deed is done?
You know, there's one thing that I hate. It's when Bob is fucking late. There's one thing that I hate. It's when my buddy Bob is fucking late or she's late.
I'm never late. I'm always on time. And there's never been a scare.
Yeah, you fuck us daily.
There's never been a scare. I always use protection.
Yeah, you do always arrive safe, and that's all that's important.
Yeah, it's the most important part.
Bob, can you hear me? Bob, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to.
Can you get me these?
Can I get you what?
These.
These what?
These nuts!
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
So, what are you doing now? Do I have to call somebody for you?
Please.
What do you want me to do?
Send a helicopter.
Send
Tom Cruise.
No, I mean, did you really just kill somebody? Should I be worried?
No. Don't worry. Just send someone. Thank you.
You're not going to kill them?
The
I'm
deed-
not just going to send somebody else out to die because of you and Donnie?
The deed is done.
Fucking breaking the news again.
Just send the Nader Bader. I need him.
No, we need the Nader Bader.
Nader Bader can fly. He's a good pilot.
The Nader Bader can fly?
Yes. You
When did
didn't
that
know he was a
happen?
pilot?
I have my nautical license.
Do you want to fly me to work in the morning? I'll get here on time.
Just it's resource wise, it's a little bit much.
I would pay you.
Those words coming out of your mouth fuck me all up.
Why?
You barely pay us as it is, and now you're gonna do.
I pay you so much fucking money, and you give it all to Donnie, and he spends it on drugs and tells you you're not getting paid. And you guys have explained this to me multiple times to the point where I can verbally repeat your words to a T, and then right back here every time, and then it's, oh yeah, that's right, we gave it all to Donnie. Or, I bought a $50 million studio with what I've been saving up with Donnie.
None of this sounds familiar
My
to
fucking
me.
apartment, my rent is due
You're
because I
lying piece
gave
of
all my
shit.
money to Donnie.
Shut up.
Where's Donnie been?
I thought you knew. I thought you were literally just about to tell us where he's been.
No, I haven't seen Donnie in weeks.
Donnie's with me. Come on. Finish the news for fuck. I want to get out of this
But
ocean.
Usually Donnie says something, and I know that Donnie's safe and well.
Donnie's going to bounce back.
Donnie's the dude who we ate out on international waters
Jesus
when we got
fucking
hungry.
Christ.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm just kidding.
He was delicious.
He's a fighter. We would never be able to eat his delicious, delectable.
Last time I
Ass.
saw somebody try to eat Donnie, he dolphined out of it.
Tell you what, we got high off of Donnie's dookies.
Oh my
boy.
God.
We did Donnie Jankum on an island.
Don't do Donnie Jankum.
Hold it.
That'll never end well. Don't do Donnie Jankum. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Oh, what the
Anybody but me.
And we're
How's
back.
it going, everybody? Let me check to see if that camera's charging up here.
Oh, my head.
Backwards piano.
I wanted to touch Billy's keys.
Touch him good.
Touch them real good. I got some memes saved up for next time.
Yeah.
I've been building them up.
Oh, I didn't do memes this week.
I thought about it, and I was like, it's a little too late to send them to you this morning.
Yeah, I had a couple things to finish early in the morning. I was at a festival yesterday.
Oh, shit, were
and
you?
the day before. It's pretty cool.
Was it a Halloween festival or just like a music festival?
Just
BDSM?
a music festival.
Was it a sexy festival?
Yeah.
There was just some sexy people there, that's for sure.
Were you walking around like with just like an elephant dong?
Like an
bikini?
elephant thong, like a
Yep, that's all I was
like
wearing.
a little pouch
Nice.
thong. What's the hum?
I stuffed my dick in the little trunk there.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't say
yeah.
little.
Well, it was a little trunk compared to what I got.
Right, so it was like you were
yeah,
stuffing it. You really had to
super
jam
stuff.
it in there.
Damn.
It's like trying to fucking fit a beach ball in a garden hose hole.
I've known you guys for like 20 years, and I've never seen your dicks. That's weird.
Well, it's because we were. I mean, if we were
That's
little
weird.
kids and we were like 5 years old swimming in the summertime, you probably would have saw like a penis fly out.
No,
Like, oh.
yeah.
But then what a bad comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, and generally you don't see like your adult friends'
You
dicks.
guys
It's
seen my
kinda-
dick?
I never saw your dick.
I thought you saw my dick.
I've never seen your dick.
Billy saw my dick.
I've seen his dick.
Yeah.
Did you like trick him and make him see it?
Yeah.
We just.
Like you came around a corner and saw the goat.
It was more like the mangina from behind.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He saw-
Oh, you
he
did
saw
the
fruit
you,
bowl.
Oh, you fruit bowled him.
Not on
you old
purpose.
son of a bitch. Not on purpose. That's like a position.
They told me
that's
to-
like setup.
They told me to scare this kid that just met us that night who was high on mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
So I
that's
ran into
right.
the room with a mangina and scarred him.
And it was just Billy.
Oh no! It
Well, no,
wasn't,
Billy
it
and
wasn't
Taylor
my
and
idea.
Josh were
it
all
was
behind
definitely
me.
not my idea. I felt so bad for the kid, but like,
Made him look at your fucking pressed fruit bowl.
well, he was new, and like,
Who was
He came
it?
from Cal. I
don't
forget
remember.
right now. But
And probably fine, yeah.
he
Gotcha.
looked like
cool.
Link from Zelda.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I remember because we were all tripping.
What he kind of had like
First time I
elven
ever-
features,
Yeah,
like
his whole
elven
face.
features.
Yeah.
First time I ever met the kid, thought he was gonna steal all my shit the entire time he was there.
Oh, it was that trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then everybody's like, let's make it better. You know what? They're all gay and crazy and stupid and shit. So we're gonna force the demon on them. And then Jake's like, I'm gonna pretend to be a demon, a crotchless demon. And I just remember them all coming upstairs to try to find us, and poor fucking kids, because like they open the door and Jake's standing there like totally butt naked.
Oh, he gives
Just
him
like-
the silence,
Mangina
of the
tucked
lambs.
in,
The
you
Buffalo
know?
Bill.
Yeah.
Hit him with the Buffalo
And he's
Bill.
like standing there with his legs crossed like Jesus.
You
with
wanna
his
fuck
hands
me?
out.
Yeah, he did the pose,
He's
yeah.
like, like the weirdest
Oh my
fucking
god!
noise.
That probably. I bet you that dude will be like 50 years old, still fucking
Yeah.
thinking about that. Like, what happened?
He's
that
like, dude,
night?
this one time I spent all night on a boat on a trampoline, and then for some reason we were upstairs and the devil got me.
I wonder if he's gonna like spend the rest of his life to transition into a hot woman and then trick me
Maybe you inspired
and then
him.
kill me in my sleep.
Is that like your fantasy? You want like some
wanna be
guy to turn
murdered?
into a woman to like murder you in your sleep?
That's so bizarre. Imagine like all of that. Every word you just said. You trick. You pick someone, you fuck with them mentally, you trick them into thinking they want to become a trans something, and then just so you get them, and then you keep like giving them weird phone calls and you fuck with them forever until they're like nuts, and then you hope in hopes that you leave them a breadcrumb trail of clues to lead back to you in your apartment, and it's just like, and then you're like, I'm the one, and then like they kill it, and then like I want you to kill me in my sleep. And then it's kind of up to them. But you blackmail them. Like, if you don't kill me in my sleep, I'm going to tell everybody about your Buffalo Bill pictures. That's how you get them to bite and commit the crime.
That's the dream.
Imagine him killing.
dream.
Imagine him killing you and him having to say all of that to the cops. They're like, "What do you?" They're like, "What?" So this guy's dying wish was to fucking ruin your life, so you would kill him?
Yeah, he's been manipulating me for years, man.
Living the dream. Living the dream.
Whew, that's the whole thing.
Nice.
That's what it means.
Finally got it out there.
Do we have some more stuff, or are we like music soon and then we're out?
Yeah, I mean, we can do music. And what time? How long have we been on?
It's actually only been like an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, hour 10 minutes.
We're rolling pretty good.
We're rolling pretty good. It's kind of up to
You
you.
just you like repeated. You didn't even realize that. You just said everything Jake said. Oh,
no, I did on
You didn't know.
purpose.
What the hell is even that?
But yeah, I think we could. I don't know. Well, I what I wanted to bring up earlier, real quick, is because I don't know if we're doing one next weekend, and we're pretty much coming up on Halloween. So I wanted to talk like real quick. What's your spookiest memory? Jake's like when some guy saw my mangina. You know, like, you guys remember anything that was just like weird in October or fall or something specific to Halloween or a crazy story, or like, what does it make you think of?
I know
What's your favorite thing from
a couple
you
of
know?
my houses I've lived in were legit haunted. Like my one house, when you walked up the stairs and it was like a U-E all the way back to my room on the left, and then the attic on the right. And I wasn't home, I was out playing or whatever, and Mom walked upstairs, thought she saw me run from the attic to my room or vice versa, thought nothing of it until a couple hours later I came home and she's like, wait, who the fuck did I just saw? That was an apparition. Same house, in the kitchen, Mom and Dad are doing dishes, a wooden bowl flies like fucking 10 miles an hour across, like right next to Dad's head, and fucking hit the cabinet like something didn't like him.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Those are the two biggest ones I can remember. Besides all the normal things like shadow people and things not moving.
It's your guitar. Or a ground.
It's got to be a ground somewhere.
Because when you touch it, it goes away, it seems.
Yeah.
I never lived in a haunted house. I've been in some creepy abandoned houses that you just freak yourself out in.
Yeah.
It's not
Just
the
an un-
guitar.
Oh, I have another one too. I forgot.
Oh, is it?
I'm trying so hard to figure that out.
You doing that made me realize that I had the instrument level on, but I never plugged in the bass.
Oh.
So it's just like a line right there. That's been going like the whole fucking news.
But
we never heard it. Yeah.
Nah, maybe
I didn't notice it until the last minute.
But yeah, like listen.
That is so bad.
Yeah.
I like it.
Fuck me, right?
Yeah. It must have just been building over time or something.
Maybe.
It was edging till it hurt our ears.
It's like,
Almost there.
Squirt, 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 squirt.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, no, like I said, I've never really dealt with anything like that. I'm trying to think of just like weird things that I've found.
We used to drive
seen
around like late at night, like this one crazy cornfield area, like farmland, middle of nowhere, dirt road, and it was a bunch of us guys on the football team, a bunch of us bigger linemen, I think one of our quarterbacks and ends, and he for some reason left his car running with the door open just in case he can get back in time. Then we walked down this little pathway to like this abandoned, looked like a barn or something, and it looked like blood like on the wall and splattered. Shit. And there was like 4 or 5 of us, and I think every single one of us legit heard like a metallic robot voice, "Get out!" And it, like legit, we all just turned around and started fucking running back.
Made your butthole turn into like a teeny tiny hole.
Oh, dude, it was freaky. We're like, wait, did you hear that? I heard? And before, like, as me and like Bryce and Kyle were talking about it, fucking, I think I seen Jason just sprinting immediately as soon as he heard it.
With a needlepoint pin butthole, just tightened up so you couldn't even fit a needle. What's the skinniest thing? Couldn't even fit like a human hair in it.
Ooh.
Not even an
I knew you would think that's hot. Not even trying.
That's not a hot ooh. That was an interesting like ooh.
Can't even get a laser
but it's
up in there.
It looks like the sun's going down, and here comes sexy Jake. It's almost sexy Jake time, where everything's
Jasmine's about to come out.
Turn to Robin Williams at night.
That's your female character. That voice.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. Do you want to feed me grapes?
It almost sounds like a weird bisexual Kermit the Frog or something.
Yeah.
Or like a Bobcat Goldthwait or whatever.
Oh, right there, stroke it.
It sounds like an English version of Bobcat. Like,
yeah. Okay.
I can't even do it.
Billy, do you have any things that happened on Halloween or something in October? Or
I mean,
something creepy.
I remember seeing like some crazy ghost looking thing downstairs.
Yes, I saw that too.
Here?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then like there was also a Confederate soldier thing in a gray robe.
That's what I saw.
We were out by the
over
pond,
and I saw that.
And then like we looked up and there was like somebody like on the porch, and I'm like there was always been this gray like gray suited Confederate soldier that other people have seen on the property. And I remember seeing somebody in a gray robe, and we asked, nobody else was on the property. And there was like literally nobody here. No, it was daytime. It was like it was stranger because
so that was even
daytime.
Creepier. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
And then
you don't really
Jake saw it too the one day, I think too.
Yeah, I told you guys. I woke up and one day and I was like, I don't know. I know I was drunk or high or whatever. I'm like, but I swear, like at one point I looked over and I saw. I think it was like a Confederate or like a lady like in a dress or something, just chilling by like the fireplace. Look, but then I swear I saw it.
And my uncle's friends
and then
saw that down by the fire too the one time.
So people have said it, and it's all a similar story.
It's always the same story.
Yeah,
they could be here with us right now in this room.
Oh, and then the one time I was tripping on shrooms, like first time I was ever tripping on shrooms.
Oh, fuck.
And now this is weird because it woke my mom up. So it wasn't something that just happened on shrooms. It just happened to occur, you know?
Happened to happen.
So my grandfather had died at like 2 a.m., 2:14 a.m. or something like that. And this is like maybe a couple months earlier or something like that. It was still kind of fresh. But we got shrooms for the first time, and I did way too much. I probably did like a whole eighth to myself, not knowing what I was doing.
Right.
And it was my first time, so I had no tolerance, didn't know what I was getting into or anything like that. And I just remember the walls starting to breathe, walking through the yard, the moon's like rainbow.
Things are moving.
Cool. See like a little bear from like the little mounds of dirt out there and shit like that. Things just start turning.
I got a lot of
animals.
neon colors.
Hell yeah.
When I tripped when I was younger.
But then all of a sudden we hear the THX sound. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they do the movies, like it comes on or whatever. Right. And then out of nowhere, right after that, there's this poof, 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 poof. And it's just like the loudest fucking noise we've ever heard. And we're like thinking we're all going crazy on shrooms. We're looking around.
Right.
And then like Taylor looks at me and he goes, the speakers. And I'm like, what? And he's like, the speakers, the basement. It's going to wake mom up. Because like we were too young to be like, we were hiding this from our parents, you know? And my mom is already up because the sound woke her up. And we go in, and the speakers at 2:14, that's when it started or whatever, just start going poop, 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 poop. Loudest fucking noise they could, like literally blowing the speakers with like the lowest resident noise they could put out.
Too and high.
Yeah. We're all doing mushrooms and shit, fucking high as fuck. God. And then we're like, luckily we were able to explain it to my mom where she didn't know we were on mushrooms until later that night because she caught us eventually. She's
like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Yeah. Are you guys on drugs? You're like,
yeah, we're on mushrooms.
Yeah, we're fine though.
But yeah, no, it was just crazy because it was like, it was the same time my grandfather died. It was in the basement, right at the spot everybody saw the Confederate soldier. It's just like a lot of things lined up and like, it was such a cool night. And then like right after that happened, I started to have a little bit of a bad trip because like my brain went right to death and like horror and shit.
Just creepy and dark. Yeah. It's hard to shake it then.
And then I eventually got over it, but like I remember going to sleep on, trying to go to sleep on the couch with like Mexican looking like Day of the Dead type images.
De Muertos.
Yeah.
I love that shit. That's fucked up though. The most thing I remember from tripping, it might be ecstasy, but it's looking down a glass of orange juice. Because I swear to God, I drank like a gallon every night, every time. I want to make it more intenser.
Yeah.
I was young and dumb. I guess it works. Remember we used to like...
I think so.
Like actually get vitamin C pills and fucking eat them. I don't know if that worked.
I remember watching Futurama on shrooms. Like, and it being totally 3D without glasses. That was really cool.
Yeah, because the way it's done too, it's already kind of has a very poppy.
Did you ever see that Shanghai soccer movie where it's like they're like flying around playing soccer?
Yeah.
Like,
I think so. Yeah.
I remember I was up for like 13 days, the longest I ever stayed up, and I was at my buddy's house, and I wasn't tripping on like mushrooms or anything. I was just tripping from like not sleeping. And I remember sitting down watching that movie, and like it took me. I still didn't know until later, like when I got some sleep, if it was a cartoon or not. Like it was so fucking. I was like, "Is this people?" 'Cause it was fucking with my brain so bad.
Yeah, it was like right there on the line.
Oh, that was an intense month. Never again. Oh my God. Where I was working 12-hour shifts, 13 days.
So
that's crazy.
When I was younger, there was like a cemetery down the street. You know, I was just kind of like I was a little neighborhood kid. I was always bopping around, you know, just kind of going here and there in friends' houses and whatnot. So there's like this spot down in a cemetery where it's a pretty big cemetery, and there was a spot though. There was woods at the one end of it. It was kind of surrounded in trees, but like the one end kind of had some like decently thick woods. And, you know, friends would like explore down there and stuff and just check it out and find stuff. I found like, that's where I said I found like a nudie magazine one time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was literally just like, I like opened it with a stick.
you
and
knew.
like, but like I opened it and it was just like straight up like hardcore porn. That's probably the first time I ever saw like hardcore porn. I was like, that's wet and big and long, and that's a lot.
Oh,
it was just everything.
Very
on, like,
shocking. Like, what the fuck
is
happening?
2 full pages of like straight hardcore. I was like, whoa. And you know, so just we'd fuck around in the woods and whatnot. We never really saw anyone down there. So one time I went down there I don't know if I was with someone or alone. I don't remember, but I went down there like another time. I think I was alone, and I started going down there, and I heard like voices back in the woods, like deep, like like wasn't. I couldn't make it out, but like I should have been able to.
There's a ritual going on
right.
in the distance.
So like that, I like heard that, and it kind of creeped me out, and didn't really think nothing of it though. Then for the next couple of weeks, I was like, whatever, and I went down again. And just because I would like ride my bike, I think I like rode my bike or something like that day, and I was like, I'm gonna go check out the woods, see if there's more porn, or like who knows what the fuck. I was like probably like fucking 11 or 12 or something, and I go down there, and I kind of like I start to go down. I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of creeped out by hearing the voices from last time. I don't think I'm gonna go in. Like I'm not gonna go down this path like into this like there's kind of like a clearing in the middle of the woods, and I'm like pretty sure people were down there last time. And
I don't want to see that.
And I don't want to see anything fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's so funny though. I was like, I don't want to see anything fucked up. I turn around and I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go back. But I kind of went like a different way, and got up to like this weird shack, and it wasn't even like a maintenance shack or anything like that. It was just like a weird like
just a shack.
It was like a shack in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Kind of not too far from like the right. I like kind of turned around and like, you know, a couple 50 feet up on the right, there's like a little shack. And I kind of was like leaving, and I like looked in. The shit caught my eye because I'd seen the shack before, but never thought anything of it. So I'm already freaked out. I'm like, there's probably voices down there. And I like look in, and I like see like this weird bag, and I'm like,
what the fuck?
And like I should have just left and not looked.
Oh no!
But like I like opened the bag and I looked in, and it was like a ton of dead like crows.
Oh,
what?
Like a lot.
Fuck?
A bag just filled. Yeah, hard ass tick.
Boulder alert.
Dude, I was like, spooky bag of dead birds.
That's fucked.
But like, it was just like a bunch of like mangled up birds.
Yeah.
In a bag, and I was just like, and just like that feeling of being like, I think there was people down there, and I kind of felt like they were behind me, but I like opened a bag of dead birds. I was like, no. Just fucking rode my bike home, but
oh no.
It's just I guess I wanted to talk about like stories that give
That's
you
a good story. That's
things that
fucked
give you
up.
like chills. You know, where you're like, that was kind of creepy, and you're
super
young
creepy.
because you're
When
stupid.
you were saying walk in the woods, it actually reminded me of something that both me and Jake encountered together the one day. It was like me, you, Joe, Josh, and Taylor and Amber, I think. And we went out to Institute Road.
I was just gonna bring that up.
Oh,
really?
and there's the house,
road.
the house that's set back, right?
Yeah, they tore it down now, but it's like this big,
I went there like
beautiful,
twice. Yeah.
Like my ex-girlfriend actually partied in that house when it was
It
still
looked
nice.
like that when I looked in.
Like it
people
looked like it was a beautiful house, but it was ruined when we got there.
Right.
But like
boarded up.
I saw pictures of it before it was wrecked, and it was a beautiful house. I was
That's
really
crazy.
surprised that people like did that kind of damage to it.
Right.
And shit like
Yeah, they're
that.
partying. They didn't care.
But we were going back because it was the thing to do at the time, and
Right.
we were going to like videotape at abandoned places and shit.
That's right. We were
And,
doing documentary shit.
I think
about
we
that.
we started seeing mushrooms on the ground, obviously for some reason, and Joe was like, "Let's go mushroom hunting." And
I remember that was the
and
dumbest idea.
we found one blue mushroom, and I'm like, "Dude, don't eat
I wouldn't
that
eat that. Yeah, it's
until
like a
we
fucking
find
truffle.
stuff." And he like immediately fucking ate it.
He could have died.
And then like later we found out he was tricking us. He didn't actually eat it because he was
Right.
also scared. But I remember going back there and then hearing like music, and it sounded like a concert. And we started walking back in the woods, and I'm like, hey, let's go see if that's a party. Like maybe we can go and join and like have a good time, play some music or something like that. And me and Josh start walking back, and Josh starts to slow down a little bit.
Oh shit.
And he looks back at me, and then I notice that the music gets more and more demonic sounding the closer we get. Like
fuck?
it goes from sounding like maybe like a punky ska type feel to like you're gonna die. Like
Like it got like detuned.
it got
Like, it
like
sounded like off.
detuned, churchy, and metal. You know, like where you got those organs,
Like a
and,
carnival of hell.
There might have even been like weird, screechy, harmonic voices going on.
But it fucked you. It made you feel like gross.
Like it gave me the chill feeling that you're
Ooh.
talking about. And Josh just turns around and he looks at me and he's like, "We can't go any farther." And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, I mean, this road is known for like Satanists and shit like that. Like some guy got hacked up down the street by his brother.
That's
like,
the story of that road.
Yeah. And
that house, that's actually like still a house.
Oh yeah.
It was just a brother killed a brother.
No,
and
I
now
know.
the dad probably lives there in shame, chasing kids off the property.
I actually met like so many people who knew that guy and
really
like, hung out with
Yeah,
his
he
ex-girlfriend and shit.
He
like
was
that for
a year
while.
too older than me in high school.
But it's a creepy story. Yeah, I haven't thought about.
I remember. I can
that
like
road.
still see him like in high school. Like see
The guy
how
who
his
got
look.
killed, or the guy?
Yeah, because he had like
He's really
like a
into
metal
music,
head.
apparently.
Yeah, he was a cool dude, like into like metal and shit, long hair, just dressed a little gothy.
Maybe that was his music.
Yeah, right.
Playing on the property.
It's just that like crazy sounding because it's coming from heaven or hell or wherever he's at, or if
that's so creepy.
his
That's
aura,
so
depending on what you believe.
It's similar to Shades of Death Road. We used to always go
Yeah.
there too.
Where?
Shades of Death in Jersey. It's not too far away, probably a half hour from here.
It's like
And-
the woods.
Like a
or
lot
a
of people
trail?
died on that road, right?
Yeah,
That's why
like
it's called
the
Shades of
story
Death.
is like if you're driving down at night, there's gonna a truck with its headlights will come up and like pretty much start pushing you on the road and try to
Right.
get you to pull over. And like it's happened to many people, and like that all of a sudden the truck was gone. It's like, and then that's also
crazy.
at the bottom of Jenny Jump Mountain. They call it because I guess they used to yell Jenny Jump because she was like, I think she did jump off and like kill herself because there was in the water.
suicide road or something like that.
It was We used to always go there, and some people would be afraid to get out of the car, and we just go like right around midnight and walk up to the lake and just look at the water and just hope to see something, see an apparition. I never really saw anything. I've had feelings and crazy shit. I've had the headlights behind and then disappear, and I'm like, oh, really?
Wow, I
Where'd they
can't
go?
believe I didn't remember this one too. I didn't mean to cut you off or
No, I was done.
finished.
You're good.
When we were kids, it's like it could have just been when we were kids.
I just like opened up a nightmare for Billy. I'm like, reach deep, go deep. Let's think about this. Anything creepy happen?
We used to hang out in the woods all day, and then one day we hung out a little too long, and it started getting nighttime.
Ooh.
And all of a sudden, we looked down. It looked like there were thousands of little black shadow spiders, like, and just going everywhere. Like the
Like the
light
floor
was
was made of
shifting,
it.
and like everything looked like spiders. And then they all seemed to kind of gather at one spot. And like out of this one tree, there was like this black shadow that shifted out. Everybody's gut dropped. We all turned pale, and we just booked it the fuck out of the woods. But for like 3-4 months after that, it was like the thing around here to do is to stay back while it turned night. And we got all kinds of kids from school and stuff involved.
God.
We had like 7 or 8 kids, like maybe even more, that all swore to God.
Was
that
it
they
here?
Saw, yeah, back in the woods back there.
Okay,
And it would same thing every time. You'd see the little spiders. They look like they would gather to one spot, and then this like
it's like I remember Taylor talking about this one time. Wish he would have been there with you.
And yeah, he was there. Like I remember Brett and fucking Jacob and like Nicole, like lots of people. Where I was like,
That's
as
awesome.
a little kid, I'm even thinking there's no way this is real.
But it
then
kept
after,
happening.
Like, the 7th
Jesus
time I saw it,
Christ,
I'm
that's
like,
fucked up.
this might be something real. And this is weird because the second it happens, you almost feel like your energy is being drained and being like sucked out of your back as you're running.
It's like they were
It's
like
like a little worse than
the
just the
spirit
chill,
was like
you know?
getting you guys to bring other people there so they could take the
Yeah.
other people's spirits and shit.
And then
You guys were bad messengers.
Well, later in life, there
You
was like
helped.
some spiritual guy who came around and was like, "No, you have a tree spirit and you've angered it."
Oh fuck.
Because I don't know what we were doing, but he's like, "Yeah, you guys must have cut down the wrong tree or something like that, or like."
Your kids breaking
Someone
up
just took a
bushes.
piss on the root system of some tree.
He did some crazy Indian ritual or Native American ritual. And I remember actually kind of, like I was young too, so I'm not totally sure I believe any of this, but I remember kind of seeing a lighter spot come from like where he started the ritual and like slowly move into the woods. And like you could kind of see the glow coming off of it. And there were no shrooms involved this time. I was too young for it, you know?
But you had your imagination.
I had my imagination, obviously.
More so, yeah.
But then like after that night, like it never came back. So I was like, huh.
I was gonna say we should go out there. Well, I was gonna say
We'd have to wait till it's getting dark.
If I didn't
Well, he said if you want to evoke it again, you can. It's pretty easy, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't really want to evoke
We're like older now, so we're like more offensive. We're like, what's up, fucker? We just show up and just get like spider shadowed.
Yeah.
I'll take a shit on a tree.
Oh shit! I'll spray chowder on the tree. Really piss it off. Oh shit on it. We're just there like defecating on a tree stump.
I respect the tree spirits on my property just in case.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
That's cool. I
that was cool.
I thought of
I had goosebumps a bunch of times through your story.
Creepy. Oh, before we wrap, do you have anything else?
Not yet. Nothing I can think of.
So just to wrap it up, this is like 30 seconds. That I was just trying to think. I was like, when have I actually been like legitimately fucking scared?
Yeah.
And two things real quick. Remember the thing where like you feel like you get like sleep paralysis when you wake up.
I hate that.
You feel like it's like a lady
You're
sitting
awake,
on
but
your
you
chest,
can't move
and I
at
couldn't
all.
move.
Can't breathe hardly.
So do you remember the whole Bloody Mary thing?
Yeah.
People would do in the bathroom. You turn the lights off in the bathroom, close the door, and stare into that dark mirror and say Bloody Mary a bunch. And
Like
she's supposed to like,
5 times or
yeah. And
something.
remember that used to scare the shit out of me to do because I'd be like, nah. And like, but you would do it, but like barely.
Yeah.
And you'd like get the fuck out of
Yeah.
it. Anyway, I probably had that energy in my head. And then for some reason, I might have been sick or feverish or something. I remember waking up as a little kid and not being able to move and having a feeling like a lady in an old timey like 1800s dress was like holding me down. And I remember just like panicking and not being able to move.
You were
like,
ghost molested.
I pretty much
by a
got ghost
Victorian
raped by
bitch.
like a Victorian hoe.
Oh no.
I had a weird dream like that.
Creepy
That's
though.
fucking creepy.
That legit. I couldn't move, and I was like so scared. I was like, couldn't make noise, couldn't move. All I could do was sit there and just picture this girl on me.
That brought back.
But it wasn't
another
hot.
memory.
It was not hot. It was very like
fuck.
evil.
I remember being like real young and waking up in the middle of the night, and it's such a weird thing because it's embarrassing too. You
Come
know?
on.
Show code.
Yeah, you gotta hit
Well,
it.
it's the
with
same
it.
paralyzing feeling, but it was like a ghost sucking my dick.
Oh,
and I'm like,
that's so
no,
weird.
no, I didn't even have sex yet. Get away!
Oh no.
Wait, so were you like 13?
Yeah, it was like
12 or
wasn't-
13
I was
probably?
just going through puberty
Right,
at the
so-
time, you know.
yeah, you're
so
like-
Probably
it was
like
fucking with you.
Probably
nocturnally
imagination,
mission.
you know,
You're probably
like-
like about to like nut in your
yeah,
sleeve.
yeah.
I wish. I've
But
been
it was
trying.
like that paralyzed feeling, like you wake up with like sleep paralysis,
Dude,
and you
you're-
see a ghost sucking your dick.
Pretty much,
You're
you
like,
just explained
"No!"
every like early morning for me when I'm like in and out of sleep and I'm on my last hour of
You just
sleep.
have a ghost
I
sucking your
generally
dick.
have like ghosts sucking my dick as I wake up.
I've been having some
lot
gnarly,
of sexy
vivid
dreams.
lately. This
Yeah.
past week, I don't know why.
Naughty dreams.
Yeah.
And Jake's gonna wake up
With like
with
people
like
I
a
know, and
ghost
I'm like, that's
fucking him.
weird.
Oh, that's the
So
worst.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just picture the wrong thing and you go, oh.
I heard about. I didn't realize that someone else talked about it. There was a ghost rape scene in Ghostbusters. The ghost is fucking like sucking Dan Aykroyd's dick. Same
Oh,
exact
really?
thing, like forcing her, and it's like goes on for like a little longer than you expect for fucking Ghostbusters.
What, in the new one or
No, in the original.
the old one? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a fucked up dream?
Ooh,
like
yes.
what's like kind of just like gross and embarrassing, but it's like one of those things you wake up and go, ew, what the hell?
Why?
And you said like with the like you'd like the sex with someone you know or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's
This
so
isn't that,
awkward.
but it made me think of it. So I don't know where the fuck this dude was from, but I saw this kid. He was probably at some like I don't know, like I don't think he was from school. Could have been something in summer, like a group thing for a week or a vacation thing. But I just saw this kid like 2 or 3 days in a row. But then he was like gone out of my life. But I saw him. This kid was just like super ugly. He was like real fat, real ugly, really weird looking, just kind of like strange. Where you're kind of like he's like looked like that's how he would sound. Like he just looked like shit.
Like Kyle's cousin on South Park.
I had a dream. And like later, like a week later, I had this fucking dream where I went to a bathroom, like a public bathroom, and he was standing at a stall. Like this is just all my dream. I was just like look over at this shit, and he like turns in the stall, and his dick is so long, goes, and just looks at me, but his dick is so long, it's down in the urinal.
Oh,
He had like a 3-foot dick that was in
for no reason.
for no reason. And I remember waking up and be like, ew.
why? Why
And it made me feel
dream that?
I don't know. I felt so gay when I woke up. I was like, fuck.
Why would this?
Am I attracted to this dude? What
It
the
was just like I say, he was like kind of like ugly too.
Yeah.
So it was just so fucking queer in my head. I was like, what the hell
Yeah, a little
happened?
mini Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, I was like, why did I just dream that? And it was like it was him. He looked over. It was his weird little face, and he just had this like
head nut.
hey.
He goes, "Hey, stop! You see my big jack?"
You guys grinding in here?
It's Satan.
Did you see my big cock?
Like,
No.
Oh no.
Shadowken. So yeah, I was just I figured that'd be a good way to kind of go into music then.
This is Halloween.
You guys remember what I said before the podcast with the band thing or whatever?
What?
The band.
The
skit.
improv.
I was going to go into that.
Oh yeah, go for it. I kind of have to pee like real bad.
Me too. I was going to do this as music. We might do one more after.
Okay.
And then we'll end it.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling a pee too.
Yeah, let's rock it.
You guys need any lotion?
Have everything turned down because I thought it was me.
It was me.
I don't need lotion.
You need goat milk.
I'm still a little sticky.
Sound out of tune.
You can turn down a little bit. Just smidge your volume back. Because your voice will get drowned out. There you go.
Well, it'll drop the guitar out with the auto mixer.
Right.
Right? Yeah!
You don't want to start too loud, better to creep up. Sorry.
I just wanted like some kind of a pattern before I go into it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so here we go.
You got it queued up.
Introducing Wet Palms. All right, guys. So I think we should bring it in with our raunchiest, best fucking song. Like really throw all that sexual energy out there, guys. Like get it moving, get it pumping, and they're opening the curtain.
You want to open
the curtain?
All right, let's do "Come Goes on Betty."
Oh, dude, book this fucking show.
Oh, that's not good.
We're gonna. I'm not comfortable.
We can't do those songs.
No, we can't. We can't sing anything.
Oh shit! I'll change it on the fly. We'll make it work. We'll do the song.
Just clean them up.
But we'll just clean it up on the fly.
Okay.
Tie your shoes. Tie your shoes.
I wanna take off all your sleeves.
Yeah, just the sleeve.
Make a nice cut off.
I wanna take you to a movie and give you a nice hot beverage.
Don't use your leverage against my chocolate beverage. Yeah.
Now when you whip it out, make sure you cover it up.
There's no overlap in time.
No.
It's always covered up, yeah. There's no overlap in time.
I'm talking about that cake.
Yeah.
That German chocolate cake.
I wanna bend you over and tie your shoes. I want a nutcracker and some real nice blues. I wanna lay you down by the fire and lick a lollipop. I wanna take off your blouse.
Let me see
Big
that
red coat. I think that everything is made of sexy.
What? No.
Chinese candies.
Chinese candy.
Candies, yeah. Oh.
I wanna take you to the point of shit.
Look out, peak. No.
No, you gotta change it.
My dick. No.
No.
Richard is my father.
Book this.
Are they? How fucking old are they?
I don't know, but they don't look like they should hear any of our music.
You think maybe it's just like midgets?
Oh no, it is. It's actually
Just midgets?
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
Because
positive.
if we really play this song, we're going to jail.
I just saw one with arm hair and a wristwatch.
Yeah, that one looks
That's all I
retarded.
need.
That's a full-grown man.
You sure? Because they're booing us right now.
It's because they thought that we're gonna do well, and then we didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, inside your booty, baby.
I wanna take off all your clothes and motorboat your boat.
Keep it brown.
I think.
Yeah, he thinks it.
What you thinking?
I think we should get ourselves a big old toy to play with on the side of the road. Inside the car, we'll put the convertible top down. We'll get real nasty and we'll put it all over the seats and get that oily little fucking. And then we'll call the doctor, baby. Oh, yeah.
Call the doc. Call the doctor.
Call the doctor.
Come on, Jake. Call the doctor. Yeah.
I'm gonna call the doctor for you because I swear that I came back negative. And since you're all just really short adults out there, just open up and take our dicks. You don't even have to bend over. You guys are like 5 and 9. Yeah. Take all of her.
Yeah.
Take all of her.
Yo, I'm at the cock dock. I got it on lock. I'm over here, and I can't fucking stop. I'm at the cock dock. Check it out. Whip it out. I'm gonna measure. It's not too long. it's not long. That's the name of the song. The cock block. Yeah.
Such a guzzling whore. Why you guzzle some more? Guzzle. Such a guzzling whore. Let me
take a load.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Off of me, off of me.
Lick it all off.
Can you unload this dump truck, baby?
Wait. They're not short people.
What do you mean they're not short people?
This is an elementary school.
No.
Fuck.
We have to get the fuck out.
Is this
Thank you. Good night.
Didn't realize it was a Kids Bop song. Concert. Nice.
Yeah, I'll do a bass line and then we can all sing about the show.
Cool.
Stuff and then
I like it.
You plug in the bass in or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You're not that great on bass though.
Fuck yeah.
Like you're pretty good at guitar, but bass, I don't know. It's probably gonna sound weird. You think?
Nope.
He's all right at bass.
All right. You've been practicing?
Nope.
You've been playing guitar long?
Uh-uh.
Just a couple months.
Oh, I don't know why I picked this up first. I should have done a beat first.
Oh.
Yeah, because now you don't have access to the microphone as easy.
Fuck. Don't no one look.
Okay, I'll put it on me.
Come on, Seth. Yo, don't put your dick in a can opener or a bottle opener or any sort of thing that isn't meant for your dick. Yeah, it's not cool. You gotta protect your penis. Yo, keep your dick safe. Wear rubber. Fucking don't disappoint your fucking mother. Make sure you wrap it up tight like cheese when you're over swinging ham like it goes to your knees and you're like, my dick is long as fuck. I need a whole fucking dump truck to pull my luck, cause my crump is pumped. I'm gonna dump, I'm gonna overhear eating no sweet ass plumping ass.
And don't worry if you get an STD, cause the insurance company will get you back with a fat sack of cash. Yeah, you can sue Geico if you get chlamydia, yo. I'm telling you, don't fuck inside of a truck that's uninsured. That's just
it's just not safe.
No, it's not safe. It's not smart.
Spooky episode. It's
Scalp poppin', yeah, it's dropping. Scalp poppin', what? You wanna pop your scalp? Scalp poppin', yeah, it gets dropping. Scalp poppin', Kids are dumb. People are dumb. Why do you make these stupid trends? That's gonna hurt you in the end. I'm Jake and I'm here to say that you don't want to get STDs today. Yeah. Are crabs an STD?
I don't know about that.
Because it's like a little bug living on you. I don't know if
it's considered a disease though.
I don't think I have STD though.
It's just like an infection or like an infestation.
Like, tell me, look at this. Does this look like a crab?
I'm not a doctor, but that doesn't look good.
I was in the woods and I got a tick on my dick. I tried to prick it off, but it really hurt a bit. So I don't know what else I should do, but it's making my balls grow bigger than a cantaloupe. It looks good, it feels dope. I like to shoot rope. Big, long, sticky note out of my member.
In the middle of November, I got a shivery cold, I'm a member, my dick's cold, I'm too old, I sold my soul, out of control, I'm gonna get a dinner roll, I'm gonna take control, I'm gonna go to the, I don't know. Yeah, I was trying to think about all the other things that we talked about on the Ball Sugar Show today. We talked about this and that, some other stuff, and how all of us might be gay.
Yeah, it's true. But if you need to get high, catalytic converters do the trick.
Yeah.
They got some stuff inside.
You can powder on down.
It'll make you sick.
You can round it up and stuff. Yeah, you can fucking snort it up and pretend that you're strong and buff. But you're weak, you suck, your dick is small. I'm over here, yo, when I'm bouncing the ball. I'm gonna dunk, my junk is in your face. I'm floating over the moon of fucking outer space. I'm gonna come to the side, well, yeah, I'm gonna come on a sidewalk and get arrested. And then I'm turkey breasted with the Thanksgiving police, saving my ass. They're gonna feed me, not deceive me. Fucking take control of the system. Come on, feed the fucking criminals turkey and bread. Over, bitch, y'all is just getting some head, and now I'm broke.
Yo, it's a joke. I slipped on your seed, Nick. What's up with that, yo? That came out your dick? That was a big puddle. I slipped and I did a split, and the police came and they gave me shit. Said I'm making a mess. It wasn't even me. Take the DNA test. What the fuck?
Come on.
I can't believe we never talked about Alec Baldwin shooting a guy.
Yeah,
I forgot all about it.
Never came up.
I forgot all about it. Oh well.
Yeah.
Now you know.
I don't know.
If you didn't know, and this is where you're learning it, you're fucked up.
There's no way.
Yeah,
it was on like Google.
I don't believe it.
You know, like Google was like, hey, look.
Oh, it should have been in the breaking news. Hey, you think about getting a wax? Maybe shaving that sack and inadvertently coming all over her hand? I know a girl who can give you a hand. She's like on Pornhub or some OnlyFans. I think it's a good investment. Maybe I'll try to get my shit slick. It hurts.
Yeah, oh yeah, my throat's done. It's like a honey bun.
Bring it back to another time coming with a buddy organ, and you don't know you're coming, but hey now, cause you got that wax and you feel it on your hair when you're gonna get the crack, cause you know you got a little roller, and you're gonna get a little bit taller, and when you get heavy, that's when you're gonna break the levee.
Come on, girl, don't rush it. You know I can come even if you don't touch it. Pulling it up, lifting it down, smushing it to the side, to the ground. I don't give a shit. You can touch my tit and a butter affair. I'm a spittle, I'm a tittles. Come on,
got a little nerve.
Touch my
Spittle on your little.
I wanna squirt.
Spittle on your little.
And all my hair is connected to my penis.
Yeah.
Rip it out and I'm gonna ween it all over your face. Baby, gotta get it cause it's nuts to grace.
Well,
Nothing to grace.
My ween is.
All over your weenus.
So I was thinking that the only thing that we hadn't said is how we got scared when we were little and 10. Walking through the woods, what's good? Said Achilles. When I was little, I used to have a fucking basement door, yeah. I got a whole bunch of fucking things in my head, and I was like, there's something behind that door. And when I would turn off the lights, I wasn't thinking right, and I got all spooky out. And then I saw a face in the black gold window, and I was like, shit, I'm fucking out. Yeah.
I don't wanna fuck with an apparition. I don't wanna fuck with a ghost or position. I don't wanna get raped by a ghost in the woods, in the tree. Throw a bowl at me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. But I know I'm gonna look for something scary. I'm a a ghost hunter. I'm a ghost hunter. I'm a butt munch. I'm a lunch munch. I'm scared.
It's a Subaru show. Gonna get it.
Yeah. Come on.
It's a Subaru show.
Now it's all about selling Subarus, bitch.
Oh, I haven't tried to sell something on the podcast in weeks.
Yeah, you haven't been like plugging anybody right now.
Check out this Bates Family Farm goat milk lotion. It's the oranges and honey. Veteran owned, made in Virginia. It's delicious on your skin. It soaks it up.
Get it hard, baby.
Presented by the Ball Sugar Podcast.
You want that on your body.
Yeah, make you, yo, I'm smooth as silk. Butter me up with that lotion made of the goat milk. Maybe get some butter on my tummy, and I'm feeling kinda yummy. And I spread it down low, watch me grow. And my dick is all slippery, all slipper and slip. From the root to the tip, from the bottom to the top, my goat milk
Gonna
makes
get it
me
on your
pop.
When you get that goat milk, gonna have to get a full kilt. Cause you need that wind up on your bottom. Gotta kilt it out like your in bottom. And never ever knew what he meant from that, but I don't really give a vent.
No, I don't care. I don't vent either.
I got a piss cramp straight up.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Baby.
Time to
I
go.
can't even think
Time
straight.
to go on the Ball Sugar Show. I'm Jay Corkins. We got Nick Cerniglia, William Pfeffer. Check us out. Yeah.
Fighter.
Yep.
Maybe one day I will see you, my friends. They're cutting open skies behind you. And maybe one day I will see you, my friends. Such a long road behind you. It's a sad sight to see you smaller and cold still passing by. As we hold our hearts brave and love is in the sky. Drop always seems to stay. Drop always seems true. Heart always seems to stay. Heart always seems blue.